But, so we're back with the red spiders. Where are we? It's me, all I know is you were here when I woke up and you were lying on the ground. But why are we in this forest? And what was I doing before? Did you forget Takuma? So my memory's really fuzzy. I mean, you forgot what happened right before we came here? What's the last thing you remember? Let's see, we went to the abandoned factory to try and rescue Miyuki, right? And then we fought Paimon and we won. Then Miyuki got swallowed up by the frog, so we ran after her. And we wound up in some part of the music room where we found Miyuki. You got it, Takuma. Turns out you didn't remember everything. I'm so glad. Yeah, apparently I did.
Still must have been really fucking weird.
I woke up, everyone else was gone. It was just you and me. Okay, we gotta try and find Miyuki.
Lovely.
Great thing is, though, is that they're both realizing that their forest is not quite what they're used to.
Oh?
Well, bear in mind, they're used to the Kaminogami world version of the forest. So they're finding something a bit different about it.
Terranima.
Yep.
Dum, 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 dum.
Does feel like a start, I guess. I should say nice to meet you, Takuma. Thank you, Agumon. So, but I have a hard time remembering things from when I was little. Can we get to the part where you guys realize that you're in the real world? They'll realize that as soon as they see the tunnel, to be fair. So.
What was the thing that she sewn into his pants again? What does it look like?
I don't know. I don't think we ever actually get to see it. Just goes to show that I was never really needed.
Oh well.
Okay, yeah, that one's not.
Yes. Let the thing that doesn't belong in our world scout.
Hey, we don't know that we're even in that world yet.
I know, but
These guys are still dense on that bit. Oh, yeah.
He's gonna come back and he's like, I've seen more humans!
If only. If fucking
There's
only.
more bipedal things on its, what you call it, feet?
Okay, as dense as Agumon is, he's not that dense.
I don't know, someone might be. Someone could be. Not him, but someone could be.
Oh yeah, someone definitely would be. I feel bad for Sayakamon. She doesn't get feet into Retribution. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think she gets feed at all. Unless
She wouldn't know what she wouldn't know what fear is.
she turns to Shelmo, so I guess she would, kind of. Well, those front things are also across his arms. And then it's Mermaid Mom, or Anchormon, whatever. I think it's
Mm.
Mermaid Mom. And then Marine Angemon. So yeah, she doesn't really get to know what the fuck feet are. Well, she probably knows what they are, she just doesn't get any.
The poor thing.
Although we'll see with the
Ow.
story-based Digivolution that she's gonna have in this.
Yeah.
You mean this is the world where you and your friends all came from, Takuma? So this is your world. I'm glad I got to go back with you to your world, Takuma. What do you mean it worked? You don't remember what happened with the music room? Yeah, we get it. Jesus. It's so ridiculous that the dialogue is just this daft. It's just like, wait, what? Oh yeah, you were singing. And it's just like, oh my god, I know this bit already. She sang a song, opened up a gateway to the friggin' world, between the worlds, to
I mean,
bring you
whoever's
guys to this
watching you
world.
might not.
I mean, still, there's been loads of other people that have done Let's Plays on this before I have. It's just they went ahead and did the other routes, not the true route. But this still happens in all the routes.
Mm.
So it's just so. This is essentially my fourth time hearing this chapter's worth of dialogue. And it's just so god damn boring. The only interesting bit of information that you get to know is that it's been 50 years since Miyuki got trapped on the other side. 5 decades.
Yeah.
And because of the fact that the master had half of her soul, she didn't age. So she's
She went from being
essentially,
the older sister to being the younger sister.
yeah, so she's essentially like age wise, she'd probably be 60 something, and she's in a friggin' 10, maybe a teenager's friggin' body, or preteen body.
Mm.
Good god. And even then, she only really confirms it when she sees a television for the first time, in colour.
God damn.
Obviously, Miyuki doesn't realize that the shrine's in ruins and that it's been decades since that was the case.
Hmm.
Only natural after all those disappearances. That would have been 50 years ago now. Oh, there was such an outcry. Who could forget? And the children were never found? Never. It was a mass disappearance. Even the famous Minasi family lost a daughter. She was about the same age as that girl over there. Huh? She looks just like Akiharu Minase's sister, actually. Dun dun dun!
And
I'm sorry.
done.
That was such a sarcastic way of doing it, but
Yeah.
if you hadn't figured it out by now, I'm sorry. I think at one point I even mentioned that.
Yes. I think so as well.
But Takuma, that's a computer.
How are the people not screaming over like this dinosaur-looking thing?
I see, technology is getting pretty advanced these days, I suppose. It's because Takuma managed to convince them that it's a fucking teddy bear with a computer chip inside it.
Oh my god.
He's like the most charismatic fucker in the Digimon world.
Clearly,
Fucking bad bitch.
he would. Oh my god, his charisma's 20
His charisma is at 20 and he rolls a nat 20 on persuasion every time.
every time. God damn.
He'd also, I guess, he'd also kind of be part Beastmaster Ranger
Yeah.
to have
Wouldn't
Agumon.
every one of them? Wouldn't
Yeah,
every one of them be at least part Beastmaster
yeah,
to
they'd have
have
to
their Digimon?
they'd have to get to level 3 in Ranger to get the Beastmaster, but yeah.
Everything else would be whatever the fuck they want.
Oh god, well, if I decided to make you guys do that as a campaign.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Like you at least have to do. You'd have to have at least 3 levels in Ranger and be a Master, and then do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, and even then you don't get your Beast partner until like a fucking two
Certain
hours
point.
worth into the campaign, like the game.
Yeah.
That would be such a
Yeah.
dick move. That would be such a dickish way to start a campaign.
Yes, but probably be worth it.
And I'm really tempted to do it. Why do I come up with these ideas for campaigns?
I don't know.
Oh, Christ almighty. Oh, God. Oh, I hate it so much at times.
You're the one that keeps coming up with ideas.
I know how I am. I just wish that I didn't think of one that could be loosely based off of Digimon Survive. Oh,
That would
God.
be interesting if you had enough players.
It would be like 4 players, maybe 5.
Yeah.
Like, I could literally class it as a school trip gone fucking wrong or something.
Yeah, you could.
Or a camping trip
School.
gone wrong.
Yeah, school full of rangers.
Oh, Christ.
One of the extracurricular activities all of the party members took part in was the archery club.
Oh, God. I kind of
Hey,
want to
that'd be
go
one
there.
way of explaining why we can use bow and arrows.
Yeah.
Just yeah,
God.
we joined
I,
the archery club.
I actually kind of want to freaking do it now as well. Oh,
Well,
God.
make a little note of it, and you can carry on. You can plan stuff out.
Yeah. We've got to do Persona and a couple of others first.
No one said you couldn't do 2 campaigns at once.
I'm not doing two campaigns at once. Doing the
I
one
know.
with this group that we have
I
is
know.
enough to drain me. Especially considering last night.
You said it yourself. What happened last night? So,
Yeah, I know.
and I still feel sorry.
To be fair, though, you were the one that caused like the minimal interruptions. Everybody else caused the rest. Like, yes,
Mm,
RP if you want to, but at the very least, let me describe shit.
yeah.
Also, what was with Wayne and the whole Bill Clinton thing?
I don't know.
That annoyed me. That annoyed
I
me to no
think
end.
I think he has this comedy thing to do with presidents because he does this Joker Donald Trump cosplay as well.
Oh, God.
So
Like, I like the guy, but this way, I'm wondering,
he
because,
doesn't
like,
joke about that sort of stuff often, though. Like
no, I know.
the rare occasion.
Yeah.
If, but yeah,
But if it starts to become a bit more frequent, like, as much as I like the guy, just because I like him doesn't mean that he makes a good D&D. Like, remember.
yeah. I mean, you could just let him know that you didn't like those types of comments and just say you don't want them anymore in the
Mm,
game. I think one thing that really put us off track quite a lot was a different comment he made.
I know exactly the one you want about because an NPC killed him over it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that put us off track quite a bit.
yeah, I did.
We could have gotten more things done.
Yeah, we could have.
If his character had either just apologized or he just said, "Oh no, it's not in character," but he said
Mm,
it was.
and he didn't apologize, so things just went south.
Yeah.
I kind of hope he's learned his lesson from that. There are consequences for your words and actions, especially in my campaigns.
Just if he does do anything that you don't like again, you could private message him during the session or after session to just let him know, and maybe he will stop. He should
Mm,
stop. He usually does, from what I remember.
yeah.
The only joke he hasn't stopped with me is the little inside joke, but that's just
Yeah, that's never gonna stop, I feel.
yeah, no, it's not. I'm glad that the nickname Laser Chan didn't stick though.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd be really confused.
Remember that video I showed you of me screaming on stage as CL Phantom Hive?
Yeah.
That
Ah.
apparently it was so loud and it bounced off the walls in the area so much it started to sound like a laser went off.
Oh, God.
So I was called Laser Chan at the beginning of a friendship with a group.
Damn. Yeah, I'm glad that didn't stick.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if he carries on making those comments and doesn't stop if I tell him to, um, yeah, I may have to let him go.
Mm,
Because, as a few people have always pointed out, even in like just D&D videos, just because you're good friends with the person doesn't mean you're that you're gonna be good for D&D.
yeah.
Like us two are lucky because even our D&D vibes mesh well.
We met through D&D, so
Exactly, we did.
besides I'm one of those players that don't really like to cause conflict. So
But
anyway, even if I'm role playing a character, I just don't like making conflict.
yeah,
It's why all my characters are never like assholes. They're all like the caring type because I cannot do that for the life of me, even though I should have to be able to.
Fair.
It
We
just
ended up,
makes me uncomfortable.
yeah, we ended up striking at Piedmon, like we actually punched him ourselves.
Sheesh! Nice.
Nice indeed. But yeah, like I've seen a few people like when it comes to like friends and D&D, they've always stated just because you're good friends doesn't mean that you're gonna be good like D&D partners. So I'm just like, yeah. So far, that's not been the case for me, but I think if Rain carries on with things, it might
You just have to let him know. From what I can recall, never, shit happened.
be. Mm,
You know.
yeah. I'll see what happens, because you never know. Hopefully, he may have learned his lesson with the whole
Mm,
comment. That'd be weird.
yes. You wouldn't normally make that comment in real life, but obviously he decided to do it yeah.
No idea why.
But as he said, it's a way that you can act that you wouldn't It's a way to pretend to be how you wouldn't normally act.
Which is fair, but that's just never a comment that should be made ever, even roleplay wise. Like, I'm sorry, but ooh, no. Like, if I did it with people, if I was doing D&D with a bunch of people that didn't know him, like, at all, you know for a fact, if they
Like
were a
Ali
bunch
and
of,
Tammy.
yeah, like, they at least know him a little bit through words from us. But if I had a D&D group that was full of girls that didn't know him whatsoever, yeah, he'd be seriously disliking.
Yeah.
Definitely got some shit fucking said to him.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine if Becca was there. Imagine what she would have said.
I think if Becca even met Wayne, she would have said, "Oh, I can't do the campaign anymore.
Another adult, I can't do.
Too many adults." Because she did it
Mm,
to someone younger.
yeah,
Wayne is way older than any of us.
yeah. But it's still one of those things where it's just like Becca's never met Wayne. They've not
Mm.
spoken. So imagine what her reaction would have been. She most likely would have been pissed.
Yep.
And honestly, quite rightfully so. I've never known a single woman to be okay with that kind of comment.
I typically just ignore it because the only time people have made comments like that to me is very rarely and only like complete assholes that I don't like, so I just tend to ignore them.
Mm. But like, if it was a complete stranger that you've never met before, it wouldn't essentially go down well.
I would just I, I would just ignore them still. I don't like conflict, do I? So I'm the one kind of person that would just ignore.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
So saying it
But
through me wouldn't be
yeah,
the best idea.
alright, well,
I avoid conflict as much
anybody
as
that
possible.
isn't you, and
Yeah,
you know,
because I avoid conflict as much as possible.
yeah, I can't believe we pushed Piedmon through that. What is it with us and just all of a sudden like actually physically punching Piedmon and then pushing him?
Or not.
Well, not indeed. Blah, 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 blah. Jesus Christ, let me get to the choice already. The path branches off here. Save the game? Yes.
Yes.
It doesn't really branch. I'm on the true one.
Yes.
But yeah, you can get never go back. Be true to my friends. Save the world. Either one of these that you choose, you still fucking go back, I think. Save the world.
Unfortunately.
Takuma's getting a phone call.
Mm.
たくまが帰ってくるのってさ、預かってたプリントどっかやっちゃって。
それくらいで電話してくるなよ。
どうしたの？
I'll be home tomorrow, I promise.
泣くほど寂しいんなら、やっぱり。
So cry. It's okay to cry if you're feeling lonely. Yeah, sometimes I think you'll never grow up. Tell you what, tomorrow night we'll have curry for dinner. I know it's your favorite. That's right. Now cheer up. It's just one more day, so give it all you've got. She hung, and they hung up.
Ah, bye, mother.
He all of a sudden has a new vigor and a new friggin' I don't know, pep in his step.
Woo.
And all we've got to go is one day without food to make sure until I get paid.
Do you need me to give you more money to get takeaway
No,
again?
you're not doing that again. You've done it once. You're not doing it again.
Yeah, but if you need to eat.
I literally say because I literally have no food on the floor. But I'm fine.
Mm.
I used the last of the food today. Can't sleep, eh? Yeah, you made it back somehow, but after a battle like that, I can't calm my nerves. Huge. Can't blame me, I might be fun enough. I said I felt much different. I've been thinking about how to escape this world, other than asking the enemy. Seems everyone's done the same, but I want to help the professor look for food. Help the professor? Ain't you supposed to be taking point on this, fearless leader? Come on, be nice. Always doing her best to lead everyone. She's like a mother to all of us. A mother. Yeah, I feel it. Of course I want to be the leader, but I'd just be chasing my father's shadow. No, I think a leader is something different from the personal leadership style he uses. Seeing the professor, I've come to think that a leader should be generous and intellectual. That's why I want to stay close to him, to study his example with my own eyes. Ah, I gotcha. Well, if we're talking leaders, I'd say Takuma fits the bill more than anyone. I know what you mean. He's been a strong
Hey,
influence on my
finally
life
realized.
over the Bye. We'll just have to do our best until he comes back. Yeah. How do I say this? When he's not around, I can't just leave it all to you and I'll follow your lead, alright? And I'll have to do what I can too. GQ. That's right. We'll do this together.
Well, at least he's gotten nicer in this route. I'm still pissed off at him, but you know.
Yeah, I think we are. We have to start seeing a softer side to those two now. which is good.
I wonder which route would be canon if the series continued.
それ
True route. It'd have to be. It's called a true route for a reason.
So that means he would become nicer.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could still forgive him for the other routes.